Good evening, everybody, and welcome to today's stream. So, I'm on staycation, which means I have nothing to do all day for the next 5, 6, 7 days. And I could play EverQuest, which I still plan on doing. I'm level 46 cleric. But I figured, you know what? I've been watching Carnage play the Dark Age Origins and Dark Age Inquisition, but I haven't been able to watch them consistently, so there's a lot that I'm missing, and I don't have time to go back into the VOD. So I'm like, you know what? Why don't I just stream it during my vacation? This is my vacation. So keep in mind that I'm playing this for the story, which means I'm not going to play on Nightmare difficulty. I'm not going to play on the most difficult setting. Depending on the changes the setting has on the game, I might play on the easy setting, just so we can go from point A to point B to point C as quickly as possible. But I am going to try to 100% as much as I can for story and context. So character development, story development, just side quests that could come important later on. And if I remember correctly, you could actually bring over your save from DAO to DA2 to DAI. So I'm going to also utilize that feature and bring my save over. If I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure you can. So that's what we're going to do. I haven't played this since 2014. So there are achievements and stuff that I've earned back then. So we're going to just start a brand new game, because apparently I lost my old ones anyway. I guess at that point it was just saving locally. We will play the DLC as well, and all of them. So I'm going to start off with Origins, and then we'll go over to Awakening. I'm pretty sure they're two different stories, but we'll figure that out as we go. So here we go. And so the Golden City blackened with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at the perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon all the world. Canticle of Threnodies, 8:13.
The chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The Mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. Came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. It may even be too late, for I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
The Darkspawn are returning. Okay, let's make our character. The background you select will determine which 6 distinct opening stories, wow, 6 of them, that you play through. It also affects how characters respond to you throughout the game. Okay, so races are human, elf, and dwarf. We are going male. So the classes are warrior, rogue, or mage. Let me see. So you're a magi. Okay. So then you can be a city elf or Dalish elf. Oh, okay, that's background. I see, I see. So it really is just one of 3, and then the background if you're in the Magi or other. Okay, okay. Just 1 second. My mic is doing something funny, and I don't know why, so we're just gonna quickly go in here for a sec. It's supposed to be attacking at... Yeah, it's weird. Something is picking up, and I don't know what it is. So let's go 40, just to be on the safe side. Hopefully it doesn't crack or anything. Let me know. Minimize. Okay. So let's go... I kind of want to play a Magi. Noble human, and I'm guessing the last one over here is dwarf. Dwarven noble or dwarven commoner. Yeah, so kind of want to play human. Not sure if I just want to play a warrior or a rogue. Kind of want to play a magi. I prefer magic users. Always have. Yeah, let's play a magi. Oh, I can't be a Dalish elf magi. Okay. Well, yeah. I guess all magi are. I want the beard. That's fine. Not worried about there. Tattoos? A magi with a tattoo. Nah. That's okay. Hair. Hair and beard are fine. Color. We're gonna go grayish. We're old men. Where's my curled eyebrows? Stubble. Nah. We'll just turn it off. Okay. Eyes. Okay, eye size. I just want eye color, really. Do they have blue? Oh wait, there. I think that would have been it. There we go. Nice blue. The nose. Where's the arch? This shape. I'm fine with the shape. You know what? We'll keep it. Ears, portrait, background. Oh, I see. Okay, neat. Didn't know you could do the portrait. Let's do blue. How about a nice snarl? Arr. Arr.
No, it is gone. How do you do?
It's a little low.
Greetings. Greetings. Charmed, I'm sure.
Why is it as...
Greetings. Greetings. How do you do?
we'll do cocky. Lethoric. And the last name... Oh, it's Lethoric Amal. Okay. Next. Okay, so... Magic power for sure. Okay, we got... Let's see. Strength measures physical. Measures agility, reflex, and balance. Willpower. Represents character's fortitude. Mages can cast more spells. The magic, cunning, and constitution. That's for health. Spend 1 point. Survival, trap, stealing, coercion, poison, combat, improved combat tactics. Okay. Coercion. Character is influenced enough to convince others to change their views. Okay, 2 points. So, primal creature, creation, spiritual, entropy. Okay. So, creation, heal, rejuvenate, so that's all heals. Provoke defense, haste, glyphs. Okay. Shield. Drain. Death Siphon. Animate Dead. A walking bomb? Hello. Mind Blast. Okay, we're gonna go into Spirit. Anything with pets, I enjoy. Yes. Yes, we'll go into Spirit. Okay, here we go. This setting is best suited for players who are new to role-playing games and or expect to play combat in real time, rather than pausing for tactics. All this settings, party members are immune to friendly fire, will heal easily while enemies inflict less damage. Okay, so yeah. Like I said, we're playing easy. We're here for the story.
On a cliff overlooking the dark waters of Lake Kalenhad stands the tower fortress that is home to the Circle of Magi. This tower is the only place in Ferelden where mages may study their art among others of their kind. Within the high stone walls, the Circle practices its magic and trains apprentices in the proper use of their powers. But the Circle Tower is as much a prison as a refuge. The ever-vigilant Templars of the Chantry watch over all mages, constantly alert for any sign of corruption. This gilded cage is the only world you know. Found to be sensitive to magic at a young age, you were torn from your family and grafted here as an apprentice. Now, that apprenticeship is nearly over. All that remains is the final test, the harrowing.
Magic exists to serve man, and never to rule over
Where are
him.
your arms?
Thus spoke the prophet Andraste as she cast down the Tevinter Imperium, ruled by mages who had brought the world to the edge of ruin. Your magic is a gift.
He has no
But
arms.
it's also a curse.
None of the
For
Templars
demons
do.
of the dream realm, the Fade, are drawn to you and seek to use you as a gateway into this world.
This is why the harrowing exists. The ritual sends you into the Fade, and there you will face a demon, armed with
That's my
only your
twin brother.
will.
Know this, apprentice. If you fail, we Templars will perform our duty. You will die. This is lyrium, the very essence of magic, and your gateway into the Fade.
The harrowing is a secret out of necessity, child. Every mage must go through this trial by fire. As we succeeded, so shall you. Keep your wits about you. And remember, the Fade is a realm of dreams. The spirits may rule it, but your own will is real.
The apprentice must go through this test alone, First Enchanter. You are ready.
He still doesn't have any arms. The game can be played from a variety of tactical viewpoints. Use the scroll wheel, bring the camera. Okay, there we go. While paused, you can order issues. Okay, while paused. Okay, yeah. Oh. Okay, we're moving. New ability, auto loot. To equip new items, you just need to open your inventory screen. To do so, right, move over it, or press I. So we go to armor. There we go. Okay, drag the item into your quick bar. Oh. I put it over there? Okay. It's a disturbing statue. Beyond the Veil, Spirits, Demons, Codex. Oof.
Someone else thrown to the wolves, as fresh and unprepared as ever. It isn't right that they do this, the Templars. Not to you, me, anyone.
Is this the Fade?
It's always the same. But it's not your fault. You're in the same boat I was, aren't you? Allow me to welcome you to the Fade. You can call me, well, Mouse.
Not your real name, I
No.
take it.
I don't remember anything from before. The Templars kill you if you take too long, you see. They figure you failed, and they don't want something getting out. That's what they did to me, I think. I have no body to reclaim, and you don't have much time before you end up the same.
How long do I have?
I don't remember. I ran away and I hid. I don't know how long.
What am I supposed to do?
There's something here, contained, just for an apprentice like you. You have to face the creature, a demon, and resist it. If you can. That's your way out. Or your opponents, if the Templars wouldn't kill you. A test for you. A tease for the creatures of the Fade.
Anything can die. I doubt it's as simple as that.
You would be a fool to just attack everything you see. What you face is powerful, cunning. There are others here. Other spirits. They will tell you more. Maybe help. If you can believe anything you see, I'll follow, if that's all right. My chance was long ago, but you may have a way out.
Okay.
A dangerous spirit is not far. Don't go near it unless you're ready to fight.
Oh, I'm ready.
That is where the test will take place. The creature can be anywhere.
Lyrium.
It manifests there.
Plot helpers. Plot helpers are markers on your current area. Oh, okay. There we go. Get rid of all that. We don't need tooltips. Okay, so that's nothing. Something up here. Oop.
Another spirit this way. It never seemed equal to its name.
Another mortal thrown into the flames and left to burn, I see. Your mages have devised a cowardly test. Better you were pitted against each other to prove your mettle with skill, and to be sent unarmed against a demon.
Fight each other. We're not warriors.
They would have you battle a demon. With magic or weapon, to be the victor makes you a warrior still. That you remain means you have not yet defeated your hunter. I wish you a glorious battle to come.
What kind of spirit are you?
I am Valor, a warrior spirit. I hone my weapons in search of the perfect expression of combat.
What else do you know about the
They are
heroine?
brought into being by my
Elves.
will. I understand that in your world, mages are the only ones who can will things into being. Those mortals who cannot must lead such hollow, empty lives.
What can you tell me about the heroine?
Is that what your test is called? I know little of your mortal ways. I do know that a demon has been called, and told that a meal awaits. It will not, cannot leave, until one of you is dead.
Would one of these weapons affect demons?
Without a doubt. In this realm, everything that exists is the expression of a thought. Do you think these blades be steel? The staves be wood? Do you believe they draw blood? A weapon is a single need for battle, and my will makes that need reality. Do you truly desire one of my weapons? I will give one to you, if you agree to duel me first. Valor shall test your mettle as it should be tested.
It seems you would prefer to kill me yourself.
How dare you accuse me? I am no demon preying upon helpless mortals to steal their essence. I am a being of honor and valor. I am a warrior.
Then prove it.
You are insolent. But your will is unquestionably strong. Very well, mortal. You prove to me that you possess the strength to resist this demon. Go. Prove your worth as you must. I am confident you will succeed.
New items received. Valor staff. Nice. Oh, it's got autosave. No, that's nice. Oh. What's my mana like? It's not the worst. Is that coming from behind me? Oh, it is.
Be cautious. There is another spirit here. Not the one hunting you, but still.
So, you are the mortal being hunted. And the small one, is he to be a snack for me?
I don't like this. He's not going to help us. We should go.
No matter. The demon will get you eventually. And perhaps there will even be scraps left.
What kind of spirit are
It's
you?
a demon. Maybe even more powerful than the one chasing after you.
Be gone. Surely you have better things to do than bother sloth, mortal. Oh, I tire of you already.
Why are you called Sloth? What are you?
I am a spirit of sloth. Yes, a creature of the Fade. Unlike yourself, mortals are ever the visitors here. Still, you serve your function. Only the mortals like yourself are truly annoying.
Are you talking about the dreamers?
Many mortals dream. They come here often, but you are not one of those. You are aware, a mortal with power and will, the sort of creature that some spirits hunger for. I might be inclined for such a meal myself. It would be interesting to see the mortal world through your eyes, live inside your form. But I am disinclined to begin such a struggle.
So you're a
As
demon.
you mortals might term it, but not all demons are demons. Worry about the one hunting you.
I need help.
You have a very nice staff. Why would you need me? Go. Use your weapon, since you have earned it. Be valorous.
He looks powerful. It might be possible that he could teach you to be like him.
Like me? You mean teach the mortal to take this form? Why? Most mortals are too attached to their forms to learn the change. You, on the other hand, little one, might be a better student. You let go of the human form years ago.
I don't think I'd make a very good bear. How would I hide?
You could help me fight the demon. I thought you were here to help, but you're just a coward. No, we need to face our fears.
We? I have faced more in this place than you can imagine. Fear is just one more thing. But you are right. Hiding doesn't help. I'm sorry, it's the Fade. It changes you. I'll try. I'll try to be a bear. If you'll teach me.
That's nice. But teaching is so exhausting. Away with you now.
I told you he wasn't going to help us.
That's what's to learn. Teach him. You can just suggest something and then change. Oh, you can't suggest something and just change your mind.
I can't.
You have so much to learn about the Fade,
Sorry.
little mortal. You wish to learn my form, little one? Then I have a challenge for your friend. Answer 3 riddles correctly, and I will teach you.
Oh, God.
Fail, and I will devour you both. The decision is yours.
I accept.
Oh, this gets more and more promising. My first riddle is this. I have seas with no water, coasts with no sand, towns without people, mountains without land. What am I?
I have seas with no water, coasts with no sand, towns without people, mountains without lands. It's not a desert because it has sand. It's not a boat. You're on water. The moon is devoid of all of it, but it doesn't have towns. It's a map.
Correct. Let's move on. The second riddle. I'm rarely touched, but often held. If you have wit, you'll use me well. What am I?
Not a I think it's the tongue. I'm rarely touched, but often held, because you hold your tongue. If you have wit, you'll use me well.
Yes, your witty tongue. Fair enough. One more try, shall we?
Sure.
Often will I spin a tale, never will I charge a fee. I'll amuse you an entire eve, but alas, you won't remember me. What am I?
Often I will spin a tale, never will I charge a fee. I'll amuse you an entire evening, but alas, you won't remember me. What am I? I'm thinking a dream, because a lot of people don't remember their dreams. Not much of a spider, not much of a book, because people do remember books. Music, a liar, and I'm gonna go with number 6.
You are correct. Rather apropos here in the Fade, no? But you've won my challenge and proven yourself an amusing distraction. So, I shall teach you my form. Now, listen carefully.
Like this? Am I a bear? It feels heavy.
Close enough. Go then, and defeat your demon, or whatever you intend to do. I grow weary of your mortal prattling.
Cool.
I've never felt this way before. It's strange.
Why make us face a spirit or demon for the harrowing?
Because they're sadistic bastards, that's why. And I'm not talking about demons. Everyone must face the harrowing because there's a small chance a mage might become possessed and become an abomination. Thrown to the mercy of a demon when you're at your weakest. For the safety of all.
Why don't they prepare us for battle better for this? You just can't be the only ones at risk of possession.
They aren't, but power attracts attention. Maybe it's entering the Fade awake. Not a gentle process. I don't really know. Magic is evil, and therefore, so are you. They'll never change. The Circle is a prison. You have choices between joining and suffering various deaths of body or spirit. Remember that.
Okay, let's keep going.
I'm ready if you are.
So now I have to go all the way back around. Okay.
Might be a nice token for
Oh, cool. So he actually helps in. All right, for all of the battles.
And there is a spirit of rage.
And so it comes to me at last. Soon I shall see the land of the living with your eyes, creature. You shall be mine, body and soul.
If I lose, the Templars will still cut you down.
They are welcome to try. So this creature is your offering, Mouse. Another plaything as per our arrangement.
I'm not offering you anything. I don't have to help you anymore.
Oh. And after all those wonderful meals we have shared, now suddenly the mouse has changed the rules?
I'm not a mouse now, and soon I won't have to hide. I don't need to bargain with you.
We shall see.
Oh, what just happened?
Did it. You actually did it. When you came, I hoped that maybe you might be able to, but I never really thought any of you were worthy.
It's all a little too easy.
That is because you are a true mage. One of the few. The others, they never had a chance. The Templars set them up to fail, like they tried with you. I regret my part in it. But you have shown me that there is hope. You can be so much more than you know.
So what is it that you think you are going to get from me? Anything to survive, like an animal or worse. You do so much more than you know. I
You
understand
defeated a
necessity.
demon. You completed your test. With time, you will be a master enchanter with no equal. And maybe there's hope in that for someone as small and as forgotten as me. If you want to help, there may be a way for me to leave here, to get a foothold outside. You just need to want to let me in.
I'm starting to think the other demon was in my test.
What? What do you... Of course it was! What else is here that could harm an apprentice of your potential? You are a smart one.
Simple killing is a warrior's job. The real dangers of the Fade are preconceptions, careless trust, pride. Keep your wits about you, Mage. True tests never end.
We passed!
Are you all right?
Hey, he's
Say
headless!
something, please.
A demon! Die, demon!
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. They carried you in this morning. I didn't even realize you'd been gone all night. I've heard about apprentices who never come back from harrowings. Is it really that dangerous? What was it like?
I feel like I'm still in the Fade. We're friends, but don't ask this. I know I can't tell. You know I can't tell you.
So much for friendship. I'll leave you alone then. And now you get to move to the nice mage's quarters upstairs. I'm stuck here and I don't know when they'll call me for my harrowing.
They'll summon you. They'll summon you to the test when you are ready.
I've been here longer than you have. Sometimes I think they just don't want to
God,
test
I want to know how old he looks. I guess he's just a spirit now. Maybe you're just not ready for... Doesn't everyone go through the harrowing? What are you talking about?
The tranquil never go through a harrowing. You do the harrowing, the rite of tranquility, or you die. That's what happens.
Oh, right, the tranquil.
You've seen the tranquil around the tower. Like Owain, who runs the stockroom. He's so cold. No, not even cold. There's just nothing in him. It's like he's dead but still walking. His voice, his eyes are lifeless.
Did he choose to become the
He's
tranquil?
been made tranquil. I don't know how they do it exactly, but you're cut off from the Fade. It takes away your magic abilities, along with your dreams and emotions.
It's an option for those who fear the harrowing.
Yes, but the Circle also forces tranquility on those they feel are weak. And sometimes they force it upon apprentices they think might be too dangerous as mages. I shouldn't waste your time with this. I was supposed to tell you to see Irving as soon as you woke up.
I should talk to
Better
him
not
immediately.
keep him waiting. We can speak later.
Every time you gain a level, your character gains new abilities and improved stats. Left click on the plus button next to your character's portrait to level up. Oh, all the way up here. Okay, here we go. So willpower is something we know we want. I'm gonna do Constitution just to get a little bit extra hit points. Nothing there. Oh, we got a level here. We're going Spirit. So I'm gonna want Death Siphon. While this mode is activated, the caster draws nearby entrophic energy every 2 seconds, draining residue power from any dead enemy nearby to restore 8 plus 0.08 SP spell power of caster's mana. Okay.
Did you hear anything? Is he all right? Is he awake? Why do you...
So can you loot any of this stuff? Doesn't look like it.
Someone sounds
Oh, here. That's how you tell.
terrified when my turn comes.
Going.
When he was. He'd throw up every day for the next week just thinking about it.
Congratulations on your test.
Thanks, buddy. Oh no, that's not what I want to. Oh, I can't talk to her. That's why. Well, let's take a bath. Oh, I could loot that one.
Hello there.
Hello there. How you doing? So if I press M. Okay, so we just came from this room, I'm guessing? Yeah, Apprentice's Den. Cool. Okay.
We're on duty.
Yes, is there something you need?
That's
Yes,
a big
it is.
door.
Do you need something, or are you just here to state the obvious?
Can I open?
The Knight Commander would have my head if I did that. Besides, I hear it takes no less than 4 grown men to open this door.
I
The
can't
only
leave?
safe one, as far as I know. There are windows on the higher levels, but surely you don't need me to warn you of the dangers of leaping from them. It never ends well.
What's on the other side?
It's not very interesting. Mostly farms, the occasional river.
Can I
No,
leave the
you
tower?
may not. I'm surprised you ask. I would have thought you'd be used to this idea by now.
How about now?
Only mages on official circle business are allowed to leave the tower, and the first enchanter has not informed us of any mages leaving the tower today. Make a smile fortune on you.
Thought he was gonna be like, finally. Jeez, stop bothering us. So what am I getting? So is there a way to compare that to my existing... Oh, I don't get the existing staff that I had before. Fine treated lambskin suitable for exacting illustration script. Apprentice cowl. I look silly. Oh, can I not put that on the hotbar? Eh. There we go. What's this? Herbalism. Put that over there. Shield, we'll put here. Sort of like that. Actual fact, let's do that. Cool. Alright.
Did you hear?
How does it feel to be done with the harrowing?
Did you hear about the apprentice who disappeared last week?
Nope.
This tower is too cold.
Well, put something warm on.
That's what I hear.
Another magic staff. Okay, so can't talk to them. Another dressing area.
Yes.
Buckle of the Winds. +3 defense, 1 armor. Ooh, okay, so this is a different weapon. Oh, so what I have on is a tier 2. It's a great iron. This is elm. So it does 16 magic versus 16. It's higher damage, higher range, 3 spell magic. Okay. Good to know. Alright, let's go in here.
All right.
Private documents. We always love reading private documents. Ah.
Huh.
Blank vellum.
Must control the fire with your will.
Was the harrowing scary? It must have been. Why else would they call it that?
It was terrifying. Hold me.
The injuries.
Injuries? But...
Steady. It reacts to your emotions. If you panic, it will... No. Good day to you.
It gets easier as the years go by, doesn't it?
Nope. Keep practicing.
You remember what the Chantry says about magic?
Magic must serve. I'm going to be a powerful mage when I grow up.
Boys are better at magic than girls.
Rude.
The Templars scare me. They always look so mean.
Aren't the children just precious?
The one on the right, on my left, needs a little bit of a teaching about manners.
I perfected my ice spells yesterday.
Concentrate. Hold the shield. If I had put all my power behind that spell, I am not your enemy. Fear.
They stole your shield.
It is a weakness that can be exploited.
I wonder when I'll get to go for my harrowing.
No?
How does it feel to be done with the harrowing?
Again.
I can't wait for my harrowing.
Oh, there's a lot of mages down here that haven't had their harrowings yet. What? Wait. What? Wait, I didn't even see something sparkling. Oh man, now do I have to go back and check all these books? Nothing else is saying there's a book. Oh, wait. There. Okay. Now, is it the bookshelf? Okay, nothing here. I feel like there should be more books I should be able to read. Okay, well, I got 2. Oddly enough. Was it? Okay. I think I should have gone down.
Good day to you.
Oh, so
Is
these
there
are the
something you
tranquils.
need? You must speak to Owain.
So Owen seems to be the supply master. Good to know.
Oh, hello. I don't believe we've met. Are you new to the circle?
You might remember his apprentice.
I'm sorry. There are so many of you, and I get confused. Not to mention, these old eyes are starting to go.
Here, let me move myself so I'm not in the way. Go right there. See, like, half face. Now, I'll put myself... How about above? We'll do that for now. Everyone makes mistakes.
You're too kind. I'm old and about to fall apart. Nothing in the world can fix that.
You should rest more.
But I enjoy the library. These books, they're old friends of mine. And it's quiet. When you're my age, you'll appreciate the quiet. Anyway, did you need something?
I just wanted to talk.
I'm not good at talking. Too much chatter makes my head throb. Don't you have lessons to get to? Shoo!
Rude! I passed the harrowing. Shouldn't you be respecting me? And oh, books. Here we go. 4 schools of magic. Missing. Okay. Get out of there. Okay. Hierarchy of the clergy. Okay, so there's nothing else here.
That's not likely. The Chantry would...
Nope, nothing there.
Will
Okay.
They haven't done
Owain
anything.
is in charge
and
of the
I've heard that the
stockroom.
Equitarians are starting to soften a little on the libertarian position. Sympathy for the position isn't the same as support.
So it's on
I
the
think
other
someone's
side.
here to speak to you, Senior Torren.
History of the Circle. Sorry, I'm just browsing your books. Torn and Niel. So what is our actual quest? Conversation history, downloadable content, a lot of it activated. Are you alright? Say something, please. Okay. This is completed, and these are current quests. Okay. See what Irving wants from you. Okay. That's Torin. Okay, so
hello. Are you looking for something?
What were you talking about? Other mages about?
The fraternities. Groups of mages with a common agenda. I think we should all be isolationists. Stay in some remote mountain town far away from the mundanes who hate us.
Why don't you go off then? If we run away, they'll never learn not to fear us.
They'll never learn that. I don't want to. I'd go hide alone in the wilds if I could. But you know they just brand me an apostate and hunt me down. There is no leaving the circle. It's till death do us part. Romantic, isn't it?
Tell me about the apostates.
If you leave the circle, you become an apostate. And the punishment for leaving is death. Pretty grim, huh?
There must be mages who aren't part of the circle.
I've heard of hedge witches who've managed to survive on their own, eluding the circle for a lifetime. But if the Templars discover them, well, you know what happens. Then there are stories about the Dalish elf clans having great magic. But who knows what's truth and what's fiction when it comes to the Dalish?
Who are you?
I'm Njal, a mage just like you. I've seen you around, haven't I? I must have. All right.
Can't say
have a good day.
Okay.
Hello. Congratulations on your harrowing last night. Good work.
What were you talking about earlier?
Oh, the fraternities of the enchanters. You probably haven't heard of them. It's best not to get tangled up in circle politics. More trouble than it's worth, really.
Tell me about the fraternities.
They're found in all circles throughout Thedas. Groups of enchanters who hold similar viewpoints, who band together to make their voices heard. The most influential fraternity are the Equitarians. They are moderates and believe in a code of conduct that all mages should adhere to. Then there are the Chantry apologists, the Loyalists. The Chantry says something and they follow it to the letter. The Lucrosians just want to make money, and the Isolationists would like us all to be hermits and live on an island. Then of course there are the Libertarians. They want more power for the Circle, more autonomy.
Which do you belong to?
Well, if I had to, I'd say I was an Equitarian, but I ducked out of the fray a long time ago. Most of the senior enchanters are Equitarians. Irving, Wynne, Sweeney. Ulrid's a Libertarian, and a loud one at that. Mages have enough opposition from the outside without tearing our circles apart with infighting. But what can you do?
Giving up doesn't help anyone.
An idealist, I see. Well, if you're going to change the world, you should get started immediately. Lots of world to cover.
Alright. Let's... Tactics, maps, journal. Codex. Okay, Rage Demon. Encountered in the Fae, a true form of a Rage Demon is a frightening sight. A thing of pure fire, its body seemingly made of amorphous lava. Morpheus? I say... Morpheus. Yeah, okay, lava. And its eyes, two pinpricks of balefire light radiating from its core. The abilities of such a demon center on the fire it generates. It burns those who come near, and the most powerful of its kind are able to lash out with bolts of fire and even firestorms that can affect entire areas. Fortunately, even the powerful rage demons are less intelligent than most other varieties. Their tactics are simple: attack an enemy on sight with as much force as possible until it perishes. Some rage demons carry over their heat-based abilities into possessed hosts, but otherwise the true form is mostly seen outside of the Fae when it's specifically summoned by a mage to do its bidding. Sloth Demon. And I look at the creature, and it had become me, a veritable copy of my form, of my very mind, stared back at me as if from a mirror. I thought surely that this was a trick, an illusion meant to put me off guard. But as I engaged the thing with my sword, it fought me with maneuvers that I recognized. I parried as I parried. It swung as I swung. It spoke to me and said things that only I could know. I think this demon of sloth has no form or identity of its own. It is envy as much as sloth. I believe, and mine was not the first shape it stole that day. Okay, I'm not going to read all of it. A wolf, a wisp. Okay, so those are creatures. Whoops. Back. Okay. Oh, okay, I see. Controls. Area map. Okay, so this is just combat stuff. Or game stuff. Notes. Okay. Interesting. So we're getting the credits through notes. The Knight Commander Gregory. Your magic is a gift, but it's also a curse. The Circle of the Magi has trained you, and we Templars of the Chantry stand vigil to ensure the trained is adequate. Then we got First Enchanter Irving. If you want to survive, you must learn the rule to realize that sometimes sacrifices are necessary. The Fraternity of Enchanters. Another aspect of the circle. Okay, we got 11. Fraternity. When a mage becomes an enchanter, he may ally himself with a fraternity. These are cliques that cross circle boundaries, mages common interest and goals who band together to ensure that their voices are heard within the College of the Magi. In Cumberland, the largest fraternities currently are the Loyalists, the Aquitarians, the Libertarians, the Isolists, the Lacrosians. So far, an alliance between the Loyalists and the Aquitarians has proven the Libertarians from gaining much headway. But there are signs that the Aquitarians may throw their support with the Libertarians. If that happens, many mages predict it will come to civil war among the circles. Hierarchy of the circles. It is no simple matter safeguarding ordinary men and for mages, and mages from themselves. Each circle tower must have some measure of self-governance, for it is ever the Maker's will that men be given the power to take responsibility for our own actions, to sin and fail, as well as to achieve the highest grace and glory on our own strength. You, who will be tasked with the protection of the circle, must be aware of its workings. The first enchanter is the heart of the tower. He will determine the course his circle will take. He will choose which apprentice may be tested and made full mages, and you will work most closely with him. Assisting the first enchanter will be the senior enchanter, a small council of most trusted and experienced magi in the tower. From this group, the next first enchanter is always chosen. Beneath the council are the enchanters. These are the teachers and mentors of the tower, and you must get to know them in order to keep your finger on the pulse of the circle. For the enchanters will always know what is happening among the children. All those who have passed the harrowing, but have not taken apprentices, are mages. This is where most trouble in the circle lies, in the idleness and inexperience of youth. The untested apprentices are the most numerous denizens of any tower, but they more often pose threats to themselves due to their lack of training than anyone else. It is the truth universally acknowledged that nothing is more successful at inspiring a person to mischief as being told not to do something. Unfortunately, the Chantry of the Divine Age had some trouble with obvious truths. Although it did not outlaw magic, quite the contrary, as the Chantry relied upon magic to kindle the eternal flame, which burns in every brazier in every chantry. It relegates mages to light the candles and lamps, perhaps occasional dusting of rafters and eaves. I will give my readers a moment to contemplate how well such a role satisfies the mage of the time. It surprised absolutely no one when the mage of Valor, in protest, snuffed the sacred flames from the cathedral and barricaded themselves inside the choir loft. No one, that is, but the divine Ambrosia II, who was outraged and attempted to order the exalt march upon her own cathedral. Even her most devout Templars discouraged that idea. For 21 days the fire remained unlit while negotiations were conducted. Legend tells us by shouting back and forth from the loft. The mages went cheerily into exile in a remote fortress outside the capital, where they would be kept under the watchful eye of the Templars and a council of their own elder magi. Outside normal society, the outside of the chantry, the mages would form their own closed society, the Circle, separated from first time in human history, or for the first time in human history. The Fade. The study of the Fade is as old as humankind, for as long as men have dreamed, we have walked its twisted path, sometimes catching a glimpse of the city at its heart, always as close as our own thoughts, but impossibly separated from our world. The Tevinter Imperium once spent vast fortunes of gold, lyrium, and human slaves in an effort to map the terrain of the Fade, an ultimately futile endeavor. Although portions of it belong to the powerful spirits, all of the Fade is in constant flux. The Imperium succeeded in finding the disparate and ever-shifting realms of a dozen demon lords, as well as cataloging a few hundred types of spirits before they were forced to abandon the project. The relationship of dreamers to the Fade is complex. Even when entering the Fade through the use of lyrium, mortals are not able to control or affect it. The spirits who dwell there, however, can. And as the Chantry teaches us, the great flaw of the spirit is that they have neither imagination nor ambition. They create what they see through their sleeping visitors, building elaborate copies of our cities, people, and events, which, like the reflections in a mirror, ultimately lack context or life of their own. Even the most powerful demons merely plagiarize the worst thoughts and fears of mortals, and build the realms with no other ambition than the taste of life. Among apprentices of the Circle, nothing is regarded as more fear than the harrowing. Little is known about the rite of passage, and that alone would be cause for dread. But it is well understood that only those apprentices who pass this trial are ever seen again. They return as full members of the Circle of the Magi. Of those who fail, nothing is known. Perhaps they are sent away in disgrace, perhaps they are killed on the spot. I heard one patiently ridiculous rumor among the Circle at Ravane, which claimed that the failed apprentices were transformed into pigs, fattened up, and served at dinner for the senior enchanters, but I could find no evidence that the Ravane Circle ate any particular quantity of pork. That's hilarious. More than half the wealth of Orzammar comes from a single extremely rare substance, lyrium. The Chantry believes it to be the water of the Fade, mentioned in the Canticle of Thenoides, the very stuff of creation itself, from whence the Maker fashioned the world. Only a handful of mining caste families hazard extracting the ore, finding veins in the stone quite literally by ear, for it is raw form lyrium sings, and the discerning can hear the sound even through solid rock. Even though dwarves have a natural resistance, raw lyrium is dangerous for all but the most experienced of the mining caste to handle. Even the dwarves' exposure to the unprocessed mineral can cause deafness or memory loss. For humans and elves, direct contact with lyrium ore produces nausea, blistering of the skin, and dementia. Mages cannot even approach unprocessed lyrium. Doing so is inevitably fatal. Despite its dangers, lyrium is the single most valuable mineral currently known. In the Tevinter Imperium, it has been known to command a higher price than diamond. The dwarves sell very little of the processed mineral to the surface, giving the greater portion of what they mine to their own smiths, who use it to forge of all truly superior dwarven weapons and armor. What processed lyrium is sold on the surface goes only to the chantry, who strictly controls the supply. From the chantry it is dispensed both to the Templar, who make use of it in tracking and fighting Maleficarium, and to the Circle. In the hands of the Circle, lyrium reaches its fullest potential. Their Formari craftsmen transform it into an array of useful items, from the practical, such as magically hardened stone for construction, to the legendary silver armor of King Kalenhad. When mixed into liquid and ingested, lyrium allows mages to enter the Fade fully aware. Wait a second, but we didn't drink it, we just touched it. Unlike all others who reach it only while dreaming, such potions can also be used to aid in the casting of especially taxing spells, for a short time granting the mage far greater power than he normally wields. Lyrium has its costs, however. Prolonged use becomes addictive, the cravings unbearable. Over time, Templars grow disoriented, incapable, and distinguishing memory from present or dream from waking. They frequently become paranoid, as their worst memories and nightmares haunt their waking hours. Mages have additionally been known to suffer physical mutations. The Magister Lord of the Tevinter Imperium were widely reputed to have been so affected by their years of lyrium use that they could not even be recognized by their own kin, nor even as creatures that had once been human. Mana in the use of magic. Mana is that which defines... Okay, I'm not going to read that one. This mana is mana. The four schools of magic, which is creation. Opposition in all things. For earth, sky, for winter, summer, for darkness, light. By my will alone, in balance sundered. And the world given new life. The school of creation, sometimes called the school of nature, is the second. The schools of matter, the balancing of force. Okay, so this is entropy, primal, and then spirits and demons beyond the veil. It is challenging enough for the casual observer to tell the difference between the Fade and the creatures that live within it, let alone between the type of spirit and another. In truth, there is little that is distinguishes them even for the most astute mages. Since spirits are not physical entities and are therefore not restricted to recognizable forms or even having a form at all, one can never tell for certain what is alive and what is merely part of a scenery. It is therefore advisable for inexperienced researcher to greet all objects they encounter. Typically, we misuse the term spirit to refer only to benign or at least malevolent creatures of the Fade, be the truth all the dissidents of the realm beyond the veil are spirits. As a chant of light notes, everything within the Fade is a mimicry of our world, a poor imitation, for the spirits do not remotely understand what they are copying. It is no surprise that much of the Fade appears like a manuscript translated from Tevinter into Erlesian and back again by drunk initiatives. In general, spirits are not complex, or rather, they are not complex as we understand such things. Each one seizes upon a single facet of human experience: rage, hunger, compassion, hope, etc. This one idea becomes their identity. We classify as demons those spirits who identified themselves with the dark human emotions and ideas. The most common and weakest form of demon one encounters in the Fade is the Rage Demon. They are much like perpetually boiled kettles, where they exist only to vent hatred, but rarely have an object to hate. Somewhat above these are the Hunger Demons, who do little but eat or attempt to eat everything they encounter, including other demons. This is rarely successful. So that would have been the one we were, the last boss. Like after we killed the Rage Demon, the one that talked to us was probably the Hunger Demon. Then there is the Sloth Demon. These are the first intelligent creatures one typically finds in the Fade. They are dangerous only on those rare occasions that they can be induced to get up and do harm. Desire demons are more clever and far more powerful, using all forms of bribery to induce mortals into their realms. Wealth, love, vengeance, whatever lies closest to their heart. The most powerful demon yet encountered are the Pride Demons, perhaps because they, among all kind, most resemble man. So maybe that was a Pride Demon? I don't know. I was thinking Hunger Demon, because that's what was described to us, is the demon was hungry.
Owain is in charge
Okay, so that's
of
the
stockroom.
spirit. So now we have all 4 schools of magic. So that's good. Alright, so it's this way. Lyrium dust. We could sell it and make oodles of money. This is just a random mage.
Oh, excuse me. I didn't hear you come in. I'm sorry. I'm terribly busy right now. I have to prepare the room before the Grey Warden is done at his meeting with Irving.
There's a Grey Warden here?
Yes. Duncan, his name is. He must be here to talk to Irving about something important. You know, I almost became a Grey Warden once.
Really?
There were several of us chosen, though the Grey Wardens only wanted one recruit. They only ever have one mage, you see. I think they thought I was the best candidate, but I was young and foolish, and I said I wasn't interested. They picked someone else instead, and that was that. I've regretted it ever since. Oh well, I should get back to my work.
Okay. What else we got? Acolyte staff. And we're gonna have a lot to sell after a while. Oh.
All right.
Private documents.
Ah, there you are. You are to be moved out of the apprentices' dormitory, and these are to be your new quarters.
Oh, this is my new
will
quarters?
move your belongings this afternoon.
Cool.
Go on, make yourself comfortable.
I heard that you completed the harrowing in record time.
That's all you're gonna say to me? Wow, dude.
Irving wants to see you. Get going.
Yes, yes, yes. Patience. Can I turn the shield off? Okay, there we go. That was getting annoying. So is he on this floor? Mage Laboratory, Chapel, Irving Study. Okay, so he's on this floor. I'm gonna go back out because I want to go down a floor. I'll come back up here in a minute. Goes through this way. Okay, so the other exit was this way. You're here. You're here. Basement. Man.
And I'm off.
Well, that sucked. I was hoping I could find something down there. I want to see if there was something else I could probably loot. Okay, so let's go. So we were over here when I turn around. So if I go through here, I could back up and continue where I was. But I'll probably want to talk to Owen in the middle there, see if there's something he wants to tell me. Stealing everybody's stabs. Or staves. Nothing else. Doesn't look like it.
Did you see that Grey Warden? I hear he's trying to recruit a mage for his order.
Ah, it's great to see you. It's always sad when an apprentice fails the harrowing.
What? I passed the harrowing.
You're not going to keep the first enchanter waiting, are you?
Yes, I am.
Ah, this is infuriating. Another batch destroyed. Say, have you seen Owain? Is he in the stockroom?
Why would we do anything
Well,
else?
I don't know. He might have gone to the privy. The Tranquil still function like us. Mostly. I hope he still has some cinnabar lying around. When I asked last week, he said he was running out. And I know there's some in the caverns, but Leora just keeps that door locked and won't let any of us in there. Yes, that one. The tower's built right into the rocks that rise up from the lake. There's a system of caves in there which the Circle's used as storage space for centuries now. Even the basement was originally part of the cave system.
Good to know.
It's just been made over with stone and plaster. Well, enough talk. I need to head to the stockroom to see if I can pry more supplies from Owain.
Okay, so it doesn't look like there's anything else. Oh, can I go in the door? Nope. I did talk to you yet.
I'd avoid Leora if I were you. She's been rather testy lately.
Who?
Senior Enchanter, Leora. Over there. She won't even let us get extra supplies from the cavern stalls. Just keeps it locked up and pretends she hasn't heard us asking. I should get back to my experiments. I wouldn't want anything to blow up while I'm talking to you.
Alright. One more room. And we'll go back and talk to Owen. Or Owain. Oh, I can read this book. I think that's the first book I've been able to read.
Blessed art thou who exists in the sight of the Maker. Blessed are the penitents who seek his return. Blessed is the prophetess, purified by flame. May the chant reach the Maker's ears and tell him of our contrition. So let it be. Oh, I didn't see you there. I recite the Maker's blessings every day. It brings me peace in troubled times.
Are you in trouble?
No, not really. It's just... I don't want to bore you with this.
Sorry, I want to know.
It gives me hope that one day the Maker will hear us. That maybe I'll be forgiven and my curse will be lifted.
Curse?
Magic? What else?
You don't like having this power?
Magic causes such misery. It's dangerous and vile and wicked. The Chantry must protect the world from us. Being born with something so terrible must be a punishment. I wish I could be rid of it.
You can ask to be made a tranquil.
That takes the magic from me? does, doesn't it?
Treachery would be appreciate one less mage running around.
Imagine. No fear of becoming an abomination. Not being reviled by common folk in Chantry. I should go. My mentor only allows a few minutes each day for religious contemplation.
Okay.
I heard about your harrowing. Congratulations. Andraste must have smiled upon you.
Thanks, Lily. Okay. Okay, let's go talk to Owain.
Welcome to the Circle's stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you? The stockroom stores components used in magical and alchemical experiments. Do you require something? I voluntarily submitted to the right of tranquility. I was unwilling to undergo the harrowing. I find this state agreeable. Tranquility has its merits. I see the world with clarity. I remember the days when my mind was filled with inconvenient and seething emotions. Now things are simple. It is difficult to describe. I would perhaps compare it to being plunged into a pool of ice-cold water.
What happened during the ritual?
I was ordered to never speak of it. I cannot go against the Circle's wishes. Very well. Goodbye.
But, more importantly...
Welcome to the Circle's stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you? The stockroom is not a shop. Your mentor should have clarified this. The stockroom stores components used in magical and alchemical experiments. Do you require something?
Well,
very well. Goodbye.
Let's... What do we got? Okay, so we got some good staffs. That's really about it, and some minerals. Okay, nothing great, but...
Many have already gone to Ostagar. Wynne, Aldred, and most of the senior mages. We've committed enough of our own to this war effort.
Your own? Since when have you felt such kinship with the mages, Gregor? Or are you afraid to let the mages out from under Chantry supervision, where they can actually use their Maker-given powers?
How dare you suggest?
Gentlemen, please. Irving, someone is here to see you.
You sent for me.
If it isn't our new brother in the Circle. Come, child.
This is...
Yes, this is he.
Well, Irving, you're obviously busy. We will discuss this later.
Of course. Well, then, where was I? Oh, yes, this is Duncan of the Grey Wardens.
Is this why I had been summoned?
There is something else, but I wanted you to meet Duncan first. You've heard about the war brewing to the south, I expect. Duncan is recruiting mages to join the King's army at Ostagar.
Who are we
The
fighting?
Darkspawn threat grows in the south. We need all the help we can get.
What do you mean?
The power you mages wield is an asset to any army. Your spells are very effective against large groups of mindless Darkspawn. I fear if we don't drive them back, we may see another blight.
Duncan, you worry the poor lad with talk of blights and Darkspawn. This is it's not such a...
We live in troubled times, my friend.
We should seize moments of levity, especially in troubled times. The harrowing is behind you. Your phylactery was sent to Denerim. You are officially a mage within the circle of Magi.
I'm sorry, what is this phylactery?
Blood is taken from all apprentices when they first come to the tower, and is preserved in special vials.
So they can be hunted if they turn apostate.
We have few choices. The gift of magic is looked upon with suspicion and fear. We must prove we are strong enough to handle our power responsibly. You have done this. I present you with your robes, your staff, and a ring bearing the Circle's insignia. Wear them proudly, for you have earned them. It goes without saying that you shall not discuss the harrowing with those who have not undergone the rite. Now then, take your time to rest, or study in the library. The day is yours. Not yet. Remember, the tower's walls protect us as much as they protect others from us.
I will return to my quarters.
Would you be so kind as to escort Duncan back to his room, child? The guest quarters are on the east side of this floor, close to the library. Now, if you'll both excuse me, I have matters to discuss with
But I want to
Gregor.
loot your room. Oh, okay, good. Oh, you're legitimately following me.
Going.
Well, first I'm gathering all I can. This is a wealth of knowledge. That was it? Just one pile of books?
The first enchanter said not to let anyone through this door, and I don't question.
So wait a second, they said they gave me a new robe. Okay, they did. Okay. So... Okay, so it is better than what I'm wearing. He just gave me another magic staff, that was it? Rude. Okay. Didn't want you guys to hear me sneeze. Though I probably will have another sneeze coming soon. There we go. Oh, so his room's this one?
Thank you for escorting me.
I've already looted your room.
Is there something else I can do for you?
What's happening outside the tower?
I imagine you don't leave very often, do you?
We're not allowed.
I am not a good source of news, I fear. I am preoccupied with the Darkspawn incursion.
How many mages have joined the King's army?
When the king sent out the call, the Circle of Ferelden sent only 7 mages to Ostagar. I asked King Kaelin's permission to come and seek a greater commitment from the Circle.
Why doesn't the king come himself?
The king must remain with the army. He is quite busy, after all.
How many mages could you possibly need?
I hope to place a mage or 2 within every contingent. I cannot do with just 7. Mages will make all the difference in this battle. The Darkspawn have their own magic, and our resources must exceed theirs.
A handful of mages cannot be that useful.
Mages heal. They can call fire and ice down upon the enemy, and so much more. I sometimes wonder if the Chantry's many laws regarding magic are necessary. Darkspawn are a greater threat than blood mages, even abominations. It takes decades for the world to recover from a blight. I wish the Chantry could see that. We must stop at nothing to defeat the Darkspawn. Listen to me. An old man's rantings can't be very interesting.
I learned much from what you said.
You are too kind.
Can you tell me more about the Grey Wardens?
Certainly. I am intimately familiar with these subjects, after all.
Have there been many Darkspawn attacks?
A horde has formed within the Korkari wilds in the south.
Oh, excuse me.
If they are not stopped, they will strike north into the valley. We Grey Wardens believe that an archdemon is leading the horde.
Archdemon?
Darkspawn do attack the surface in ragtag bands, but archdemons are capable of rallying the Darkspawn, turning them into an unstoppable force. A horde of Darkspawn, a veritable army. It is dire news indeed. I fear this is what we will have to face.
And the king is mustering an army to beat back the threat.
Yes. Perhaps it will be enough if we play our cards right.
Why were Irving and Grigori arguing about the war?
It is not my place to comment. Gregor serves the Chantry, and the relationship between the Chantry and mages has always been strained. You've realized by now that the Chantry merely tolerates magic? They watch only because they feel they must.
I don't see why the Chantry and mages can't get along.
The Chantry believes that a mage should fear his power. It was the pride of mages, they say, that brought the Darkspawn upon us in the first place. Any mages who join the King's army can unleash their full power on the Darkspawn.
Yep.
In fact, I'm counting on it. Gregor may be afraid of what will happen. What if the mages decide they no longer want to be governed by the Chantry?
What are your opinions on the matter?
I believe we must defeat the Darkspawn, one way or another. My opinions end there.
I'd like to talk more, but I have duties to attend.
Of course. Don't let me keep you.
Okay. Oh. It's Joanne, the headless apprentice. How you doing?
I'm glad I caught up to you. Are you done talking with Irving?
I think I am for now.
I need to talk to you. Do you remember what we discussed this morning?
Why are we whispering?
Shh! I just want to make sure we're not overheard. We should go somewhere else. I don't feel safe talking here.
You're starting to worry me.
Troubled. I'll explain. Come with me, please.
I mean, without a head, I'd be worried too.
We should be safe here.
Alright, what's going on?
A few months ago, I told you that I met a girl. This is Lily.
An initiate. That's forbidden. I was about to...
I was afraid to tell anyone. Lily was becoming a Chantry priest. She's taken vows. Lily's been given to the Chantry. She's not allowed to have relations with men. If anyone finds out, we'll both be in trouble.
Why tell me? Did you bring me here just to talk about your affairs?
Thank you. I knew you'd stand by me.
So what is this all about?
Remember I said that I didn't think they wanted to give me my harrowing? I know why. They're going to make me tranquil. They'll take everything that I am from me. My dreams, hopes, fears, my love for Lily. All gone.
What is
I need
that?
to escape. I need to destroy my phylactery. Without it, they can't track me down. We need your help. Lily and I can't do this on our own.
Give us your word that you will help, and we will tell you what we intend.
But can't you just explain everything to someone? I can't be involved in this.
The joy of helping a friend? The satisfaction of knowing you prevented a gross injustice?
The repository holds more than phylacteries. Join us, and the artifacts will be yours for the taking.
Aren't you sick and tired of the Circle running your life? You could get out of here with us. You'll be out of here and gone before they can even dispatch a messenger to the city. You're talented and clever. You could take your phylactery back from your hunters if you wish. You have so much power. Once you're free, they wouldn't be able to stop you.
Wow.
If we tell anyone, Lily will be punished. If you care about what happens to me, help us.
I suppose that's fair. But please, give us your answers soon. Time is running out.
Oh, there's quests all over the place. What do you want?
Yes?
Why aren't you letting anybody into the cavern stores?
There are just things in there that I would prefer to keep safe.
Are you stealing from there? Keep safe. Are the circle stores meant to be used?
Yes, but I am in the midst of stock taking, checking inventory, and I can't let anyone in there in case they mess things up. Yes.
So, why are you out here and not in there?
Because I am taking a break. I hate the musty smell of caves, and Look, I'll tell you the truth. Just keep it to yourself. There is an infestation of spiders in the caves. I don't know how they got in there, but it's probably my fault. I was promoted to senior enchanter less than a fortnight ago, and I don't want anyone to find out. They'll think I'm incompetent.
Do you need any help?
I could use some, I'm sure. I've been too busy with my new duties. I haven't been able to deal with the spiders. If you cleared them out for me, I would owe you a favor. A big one.
All right.
Wonderful. Here is the key. Oh, and be careful in there. I'd really like to keep the damage done to the Circle's property to a minimum.
Let's go. Get some action. And some loot. Oh yeah. Who doesn't like free loot? Evil always goes left. What? Okay. Some good decent loot in here. Okay. Oh, was this the end? Did I just clear the big baddie out? Clearing potion. Iron ring. Cool. Right back to the beginning. So I think that's it. As we cleared all around. Oop. Man, the way they explode. Okay, so let's check the quest. Or, well, inventory first. So, Apprentice Cowl. Ooh, Spirit Charm. Another, wait. It has nothing on it. Ooh. Minus threat per second. I'll take that. Cured. New boots. Oh, this is mana potions. So yeah, lesser and okay, so let's use lesser. Do that. Okay, and this is for crafting. Not bad, not bad. Oh, I see, different. Okay, what I want is my journal. Kill all spiders with this. Are you pleased to hear this? So I'm guessing I haven't cleared them all out yet. So let's do another roundabout. My new armor looks stylish. Oh, so this is an activation. Oh, I see. These are activation spells. So they stay on. My maximum mana goes down. Okay, okay, okay. I understand now. Or I should say activations are consistent, is what I mean. They're always up. Yeah, let's go down here again. Doesn't seem much. Let's go through here again. Make sure I trigger all the spiders if I can. Okay, we got that one. We got the big chest. There's nothing here, and if there was, we've killed it. Okay. Got that. There's nothing back here. There's nothing back here. So yeah, I think we've cleared it. Because nothing else spawned in this area.
All right.
You're back. Are the spiders gone?
I've dealt with your infestation.
Really? Oh, that's wonderful. You've saved my hide, I'm sure. And I owe you a favor, so if you need anything, I'll be here.
Keeping the creepy crawlies away?
Thanks again.
Okay. Let's turn these two off. So there's the quest. Oh, that's a quest for... Alright. No, I don't think there's any other quests here. Let's go downstairs. See if there's anything down there. So it doesn't look like it. Just want to make sure I got everything before I continue the main storyline. That's still locked. This is the exit. Okay, let's go back upstairs. And I'm off. Owen, how you doing?
Welcome to the Circle's stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you? The stockroom is not a shop. The stockroom stores components. Very well. Goodbye.
Okay, so still can't do anything with him yet. Let's go this way.
I trust you saw Duncan back to his quarters?
Of course.
I'm glad you met him. He's a most honorable man.
He seems a man like no other. I agree. It was a privilege to meet him.
Grey Wardens are peerless warriors who sacrifice all for our sakes. We can learn much from them. Now, did you need something?
Joan says that he's gonna go be made tranquil.
And how does he know this? I suppose the young initiate he dallies about with revealed it to him. You think I didn't know? I did not become first enchanter by keeping my eyes and ears shut.
So it's true.
I am afraid it is. Gregor says he has proof and eyewitness testimony that Jowen has been practicing blood magic. I cannot say more. Were it left to me, things might be different. But the Chantry, I'm sorry, child. This rite of tranquility will happen.
Then you must know that Jowen plans to escape the circle.
Oh, interesting. What more do you know? Your loyalty to the Circle is obvious. Tell me what you know. Your candor will not be forgotten.
I know that he plans to destroy Phylactery.
And I suppose his lady friend is involved? Yes, she must be helping him. She would know more about the repository than he would. Do you know anything else?
No, Lily has the plan.
I suspected Lily would tell him of the impending rite if she found out. But I never expected they would have the gall to break into the repository.
What will you do with Jowen? What should we do now?
Reporting him to Gregor and the Templars will accomplish nothing beyond what's already planned. If the Circle must punish one of its own, I will see the Chantry done the same courtesy. Lily will not walk free while my apprentice suffers.
You could just tell him she's involved. Lily is trying to save the man she loves.
If we mention her involvement, the Chantry will say that she was framed. No, she must be caught in the act.
You're right. The Chantry would do the same to us.
If you want to survive, you must learn the rules and realize that sometimes sacrifices are necessary. Jowen will become tranquil, but Lily must also face the consequences of her actions. How did you learn of their plan? Do they trust you?
Jowen told me his intentions, but I don't know the plan.
Then do this. Learn the plan and offer to help carry out their scheme. With solid proof of their crime, we can act.
I will do what you ask.
Convince them you will risk all for their cause. I will be outside the repository with a contingent of Templars. Let them see the mischief into which their initiate led our student. Perform well, and your dedication will be rewarded.
Ooh. We're gonna turn our friend in and get a lot of riches. Ooh. Hey, buddy! Let's do this thing! Come on, headless friend.
Us?
Yeah, my word.
Thank you. We will never forget this.
Tell me your plan. So, what do you intend to do?
I can get us into the repository, but there is a problem. There are 2 locks on the phylactery chamber door. The first enchanter and knight commander each hold 1 key. But it is just a door. There is power enough in this place to destroy all of Ferelden. What's a door to mages?
Are you suggesting we break it through?
We have no choice. We cannot get our hands on both keys. I once saw a rod of fire melt through a lock. You could get one from the stockroom, but Owain doesn't release such things to apprentices.
I will go to the stockroom and retrieve the rod.
We should stay here. 1 mage at the stockroom will attract less attention than a mage, an apprentice, and an initiate.
So...
Good luck. Our prayers go with you.
Alrighty then.
Welcome to the Circle's stockroom of magical items.
Yes, yes,
My
yes.
name is Owain. How may I assist you?
I need a
Rods
rod.
of fire serve many purposes. Why do you wish to acquire this particular item?
I need the rod for research. What can the rod be used for?
Some mages require them for their research. Others merely want to light fireplaces. Here is the form, Request for Rod of Fire. Have it signed and dated by a senior enchanter. I will release a rod to you once I have the signed form.
I'll be back.
Thank you.
Well, guess I know who I'm gonna go talk to. Somebody that owes me a really big favor. Oh, it's right over here. Hey, how you doing? What's that favor
It's
you owe
good to
me?
see you again. A rod of fire? Oh, sure, I could sign that. What would it hurt? Right. There you go. How's that?
Thanks.
It was a pleasure. You'll go far in this circle, I bet.
Here you go.
Welcome to the Circle's stockroom
Owain.
of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you?
Here's the fine.
Everything looks to be in order. Here is the rod you requested.
Hey, buddy. I got that rod you wanted.
I hate waiting. It makes me nervous. That
How's
was
the rod?
quick.
To the repository, then. Freedom awaits.
Okay.
Thank you for your help. Freedom is so close, I can almost taste it.
So now I have to go to the repository, right? I guess it's this way?
Move along now.
Or is it the one where the two Templar guards were? Because that's a storage. There's this room right here. Let's go downstairs. Basement, second floor. Maybe it's in the basement? I don't know. There we go.
The Chantry calls this entrance the Victim's Door. It is built of 277 planks, one for each original Templar. It is a reminder of all the dangers those cursed with magic pose. The doors can be opened only by a Templar and a Mage entering together. The Chantry provides the password, which primes the ward, and the Mage touches it with mana to release it.
So what must I do?
First, the password. Sword of the Maker, Tears of the Fade. The password only primes the door. Now it must feel the touch of mana. Any spell will do, but hurry.
Okay.
Do you have the rod with you? Melt the locks off. Can't cast spells here. Nothing works.
Wait, what?
Lily, something's not right. I can't cast spells here. Nothing works.
These wards carved into the stone. This must be the Templars' work. They negate any magic cast within this area. I should have guessed. Why would Gregor and Irving use simple keys for such a door? Because magical keys don't work. How do you keep mages away from something? Make their powers completely worthless. That's it then. We're finished. We can't get in.
There must be another entrance.
You mean through that door?
That door probably leads to another part of the repository. What are the chances of there being another entrance?
Do we have a choice?
I'll take any chance I can get.
We can't get into the chamber the way we planned, but we're not about to give up. We can see where this door leads, but I don't think it'll be easy. It looks locked for one.
Rod will work on those locks, shouldn't it?
Yes. Let's hope they haven't warded that door as well.
Let's hurry. We've wasted enough time. I'm not giving up. We've come too far.
That's cool.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, I do hate violence!
Wow. Those corpses certainly, Oh, can I loot that one? Oh, well. What's going on here? Oh, hello.
And I'm off.
Buckle of the Winds. Okay, anything else in here? Doesn't look like it.
Yes.
Another Buckle of the Winds. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything else to loot in here. So what's a Buckle of the Winds? Oh, we got a dagger. There we are. I'm already wearing a Buckle of the Winds. Okay, good to know.
All right.
Do.
Now let's see. Which one first?
Hurry! I don't like this.
And I'm off.
Oh, we leveled. Cool. Alright, next. Oh, what's this? Skills. So we have combat tactics and coercion. Right. Next. Ah, that's what I wanted. Oh, I can't do that. It requires 25 magic. Oh, so... I see. Coercion. Okay, well, what's this one? Mana Drain. Mind Blast. Removes all dispelled effects from target. Friendly fire possible. Let's see, weakness, disorientation, drain life. Well, we got Death Siphon. And we've got Walking Bomb. Creation, Primal. Flaming weapons. Rock armor. Caster skin becomes hard as stone. Does this stack with spell shield? Do that. Okay, so yeah, the armors go together. I have all three with little mana for spellcasting. Haha.
Why can't this be easier?
Oh, there's more.
Now we fight!
Where's my cursor? There.
You can't stop me!
Okay, loot what I can. This place is cool. Let's turn these off for a second.
Yes.
Ooh, nice. Okay, doesn't look to be anything else. It's got some nice loot in here. So that's where we came from.
Now let's see. Which one first?
Try not to die here!
Take all the loot. Okay. There's a lootable in there, not in here. Quartz. Ooh. Big loot. Valerian potion.
Leave us alone!
I'll do my best!
Yes.
You let your friends die? How rude. Okay. Oop.
We'll need another way into the phylactery chamber. Let's explore the repository.
Ooh. Hello. Bloodbath. Magister Cowl and Blackened Heart. What? Ooh. +2 damage, +6 spell resistance, +2 spell power, +2 spirit damage. Yep. Since I do spirit casting, that's great. Blood magic costs 20. Well, I'm not casting blood magic yet. But the spell power is nice. Same with the... Well, the cunning is great. Oh, man. Ooh, +25 mana and stamina. Yes, I'll take that. Kind of like this. Cool. What else do we get? Oh, wow. +5 everything. +1 armor. +5 electricity damage, damage resistance. Spirit resistance and one magic. Let's do this one. Nice. Talk about upgrades. Okay.
There's something odd about that statue.
I wonder who the statue is.
Greetings.
Maker's breath, did it just say something?
I am the essence and spirit of Eleni Zenobia, once consort and advisor to Archon Valerius. Prophecy my crime, cursed to stone for foretelling the fall of my lord's house.
I'm not sure. The Archons were the lords of the Imperium.
Forever shall you stand on the threshold of my proud fortress, he said, and tell your lies to all who pass. But my lord found death at the hands of his enemies, and his once proud fortress crumbled to dust, as I foretold.
A Tevinter statue! Don't listen to it. The Tevinter lords dabbled in many forbidden arts. This is a wicked thing.
How did they do this? Is she still alive? Lily's right, we should... How did Tevinter statue get here?
It must have been here for years. Look at the dust. I feel a little sorry for it. Her.
Weep not for me, child. Stone they made me, and stone I am, eternal and unfeeling. And I shall endure till the Maker returns to light their fires again.
What does that mean?
Ambiguous rubbish. It could mean anything. I can do it too. The sun grows dark, but lo, here comes the dawn.
Stop talking to it. Please, both of you. Come on, Jowan. Let's go.
Fine.
Wow, that old wall's about to come down any moment. I think the phylactery chamber is on the other side of the wall behind this bookcase. We should be able to find something that can knock some of the bricks loose. If we work together, we can shift it. Come on. Now we just need to find a way to get through this wall.
Do-do-do. Oh, there's another one.
Use this with the rod. I'm sure it'll work. Hurry, the clock's ticking.
Okay then.
This is the phylactery chamber. It worked.
We must find Jowan's phylactery. Quickly.
It shouldn't be hard to find. There aren't many phylacteries here.
That's a lot of blood.
That's my phylactery! You found it! I can't believe this tiny vial stands between me and freedom. So fragile. So easy just to be rid of it. To end its hold over me. And I am free.
I do not want to stay here a moment longer.
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
We did it! I can't believe it! Thank you. We could never have...
So what you said was true.
Gregor.
An initiate conspiring with a blood mage. I'm disappointed, Lily. She seems shocked, but fully in control of her own mind. Not a thrall of the blood mage, then. You were right, Irving. The initiate has betrayed us. The Chantry will not let this go unpunished. And this one. Newly a mage and already flouting the rules of the Circle.
It's not his fault. This was my idea.
He is here under my orders, Gregor. I take full responsibility for his actions.
Wait, you led us into a trap?
Your actions were misguided, Joanne.
Don't you dare speak to me.
Enough! As Knight Commander of the Templars here assembled, I sentence this blood mage to death. And this initiate has scorned the Chantry and her vows. Take her to Aenar.
The Mage's prison. No. Please, no. Not there!
No! I won't let you touch her!
By the Maker. Blood magic. How could you? You said you never...
I dabbled. I thought it would make me a better mage.
Blood magic is evil, Joan. It corrupts people, changes them.
I'm going to give it up. All magic. I just want to be with you, Lily. Please, come with me.
I trusted you. I was ready to sacrifice everything for you. I don't know who you are, Blood Mage. Stay away from me.
Are you all right? Where's Gregor?
I knew it. Blood magic. To overcome so many. I never thought him capable of such power.
None of us expected this. Are you all right, Gregor?
As good as can be expected given the circumstances. If you had let me act sooner, this would not have happened. Now we have a blood mage on the loose and no way to track him down. Believe me, we will use our every resource. Where is the girl?
I am here, sir.
You helped a blood mage. Look at all he's hurt.
She did it for love.
Save your breath. I can speak for myself. Knight Commander, I was wrong. I was accomplice to a blood mage. I will accept whatever punishment you see fit. Even Aenar.
Get her out of my sight. And you. You were in a repository full of magics that are locked away for a reason.
Did you take anything important from the repository?
Did I take a staff?
Very well. I believe you.
But your antics have made a mockery of this circle. What are we to do with you?
Joan's the one you want, not me.
As I said, he was working under my orders.
And this improves the situation? The phylactery chamber is forbidden to all save you and me.
I had my reasons.
You're not all-knowing, Irving. You don't know how much influence the Blood Mage might have had. How are we to deal with this?
Knight Commander, if I may, I'm not only looking for mages to join the King's army, I'm also recruiting for the Grey Wardens. Irving spoke highly of this mage, and I would like him to join the Warden ranks.
What? You've promised him a new Grey Warden?
He has served the Circle well. He would make an excellent Grey Warden.
We look for dedication in our recruits. Fighting the Darkspawn requires such dedication, often at the expense of all else.
I object. You say he operated under your instructions, Irving, but I do not trust him. I must investigate this issue, and I will not release this mage to the Grey Warden.
I've always hoped to prove myself as a mage. If the Grey Wardens will have me, I will gladly go.
Rhaegar, mages are needed. This mage is needed. Worse things plague this world than blood mages. You know that. I take this young mage under my wing and bear all responsibility for his actions.
This mage does not deserve a place in the Order.
Why? Do we not reward service? This mage has served the Circle well. You have an opportunity few even dream of. Do not squander it.
What lies in store for me? So I'm to be a Grey Warden.
Yes. Be proud, child. You are luckier than you know.
Thank you for everything.
Come. Your new life awaits. We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kaelan. I didn't expect
a royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all.
Oh,
Glorious.
my spells are still on.
The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name? Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. I understand you hail from the Circle of Magi. I trust you have some spells to help us in the coming battle. Excellent. We have too few mages here. Another is always welcome. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar. The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks. I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
I didn't realize things were going so well.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
Yet, you don't sound reassured.
Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
Then maybe we should move quickly.
Yes, we should proceed with the ritual.
What do you need me to do?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Okay. Let me turn my spells off just so I don't confuse loot. Ah. There we go. Always gotta look around first when in a new area. Make sure you get all the fancy loot. Found you. Okay. I vaguely remember this area. Ah! Insufficient skill. How rude. Oops. Press spacebar thinking I could jump. Shift doesn't let you run. Who's over here? It's a guard.
Make a watch over you, my lord.
Old graphics for the win. Still, it's pretty awesome for what it is. All right. See if there's any other hidden items.
Today, 2 units of men arrived every hour, and they expect to double that tomorrow. Still, the Terran worries that may not be enough. The Tower of Ishal is off limits. The men stationed inside are securing it now. I think they used it once to watch for wilders coming out of the forest. By orders of Terran Loghain, the tower is being secured by his men to be used during battle. I'm told they discovered some lower chambers, and they don't know how far down they go, so for now, everyone's to stay out. I didn't see anything like that when I was there, but who knows? Goes back to the time of the Tevinter Imperium. Dwarven make. That's probably why it's still standing. Make us speed your steps.
Alright, cool. So there's one chest we know we're gonna need to come back around here for. If we can. Can we jump off? Nope.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit the Duncan. This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere?
Where's Duncan?
Not far. It's straight ahead, just past the royal encampment. Most of your fellas are in the valley with the army, but the recruits seem to be staying up here for now.
I'm looking for a Grey Warden named Alistair.
Try heading north. I think he was sent with a message to the Mages. Used to be a fortress a long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but Terran Loghain's closed it off until the battle. This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important.
Is there anywhere to get supplies?
Quartermaster. He's just a bit to the northwest.
Where's the king?
Probably in his tent. He and Terran Loghain are on the southwest side of the camp.
The king likes to spend time with his soldiers, though. Sometimes even without his bodyguards. Drives Tern Loghain wild, that does.
Circle the
This
Magi
is
here.
Ferelden, isn't it?
Oh, dog.
The king has his kennels on the west side of camp. Stinks from all the hounds. These aren't cute puppies, though. Some of those dogs bite the darkspawn and get too much of that blood in them. It's like poison. Slow, painful death. Terrible. Go on, then.
Oh, well,
Good
I
luck
forgot
to
to
you,
ask
then.
about the Magi. Let's look around. Okay.
Greetings. King Kaelin is not in his tent right now?
Tell me about the king.
I suppose I do, though he's spending most of his time with the Grey Wardens. He rides with them wherever they go, in fact. Tern Loghain sees the king whenever he can and argues with him over coming battles, but the king just waves him off. The king wants to end the Blight with a single huge battle the bards will sing of for centuries. Do you think that's possible?
We'll see what come.
That's how the Tern feels. He'll do what the king wants in the end, though. The king thought it was funny that Tern called him reckless, and they fought about the queen. To the Tern's daughter, no less. He wasn't happy about something she did or the king did, I'm not sure. I probably shouldn't discuss it. As you wish.
Okay. So the king is married.
Look carefully, then. This ritual
There's politics wherever you go.
Blessed art thou who exists. The all before me is darkness.
How do you do?
Yet shall the Maker's
Hail
light
to
be
you.
my guide.
Oh.
Blessed are the
Aha.
peacekeepers, the champions of the just. The all before me is darkness, yet shall the Maker's light.
Doesn't look like there's loot in there.
Ferelden can defeat these things.
Aren't we
on
receiving
its
a
own.
large number of
We need
reinforcements
no
from the Grey
or we
Wardens in
should.
Orlais soon?
Okay. That looks like it should be something a little flashy. Let's see.
This is supposed to be the battle that sends these darkspawn back underground. You believe that?
I don't know what to...
Ah, here we go. No!
There are lots of darkspawn.
Have you seen one? I think we'll march soon.
Hail to you.
How do you do?
Hail to you.
Someone told me they saw one of our men
Something
on the
called
field
the
in the
Genlock.
last battle.
They're pretty
It was
common
all
in the
pale,
horde,
fighting
but
with
we've
the
seen others
darkspawn.
much larger. We don't know where these new darkspawn are coming from.
You approach the tent of Tern Loghain. State your business.
Tell me about
How
him.
can you not know of Loghain? He helped free Ferelden. He was the brains behind King Maric's armies and drove out those damned Orlesians. King Maric rewarded him by making him a Tern. Can you imagine? A commoner became a high nobleman just like that. Without Loghain, you can bet the king wouldn't be winning against these darkspawn.
So is Tern inside? What's he
He's
doing?
inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activities.
Sure, you can tell me a little about him. I would like an audience.
I suppose you have a message for him. Hold on, then.
Yes, what is it? Oh, you're Duncan's new Grey Warden, I assume.
Yes, I am.
Kaelin's fascination with the Wardens goes beyond the ordinary. Are you aware his father brought your order back to Ferelden?
A fascination you don't share?
The Wardens are impressive, but not as relevant as Kaelin thinks. I hear you're from the Circle of Magi. First Enchanter spoke highly of you. A great achievement, for one so young. I don't suppose you'll be riding into the thick of battle with the rest of your fellows, will you?
I certainly hope
Here
so.
for the glory, huh? Fair enough. Now I must return to my task. Pray that our king proves amenable to wisdom, if you're the praying sort. He is Maric's son and the leader of my beloved Ferelden, and a very young man. I try to keep that in mind, as should you.
Well met.
Guard patrol. There's Duncan. We're not going to talk to him just yet. Running around looking for loot. Especially loot apparently I can't open. Oh, there's something. Okay, okay.
Hail.
Guard
You're one
his
of
dog.
Duncan's new recruits, correct? I can't let you through to the Korkari Wilds until he gives the word.
Why not?
The Korkari Wilds is a dangerous place. More so now that it crawls with darkspawn. They say the Great Blight began deep within its forests. One of our scouting patrols has been gone for 3 days. We're taking bets on who got them first, the darkspawn or the Witches of the Wilds.
Witches of the
Sure.
Wilds?
There's an old legend in these parts about Flemeth, the apostate sorceress who conquered this area centuries ago. She united the chastened barbarians and invaded the farmlands. That's when the great hero, Cormac, destroyed her army with his. Took her head right off, so they say. Her daughters survived and became the Witches of the Wild. Tales tell of them plaguing this area since. Mostly superstitions, stealing babies and spoiling milk.
And you think these witches exist?
Only when it's dark and the wind is bad. No doubt those patrols met some darkspawn. That's enough for anyone to worry about. At any rate, that's why Duncan doesn't want you wandering out without his say-so.
Well.
Lead me to my preparation.
We are preparing for battle.
You there, Elf.
This is a solemn
What's your
time for
name?
us.
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Turnlogate
If you
that
have
the war
business with
party's
the Ash
ready to
Warriors,
begin
I
scouting.
suggest you speak to our
Send word
commander.
if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help.
What's the problem?
This is a Mabari. Smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first.
I'll give it a
Go
shot.
in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
Okay.
Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon?
That might be why.
There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white with a blood-red centre.
I'll see what I can find.
Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, can't go back there.
So, any
How
last
do you
wishes?
do?
Well, you're
Dav.
not what I thought you'd be.
And who are
The
you?
name's Davith.
Oh,
It's
Davith.
about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
What do you know about the ritual?
I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
Maybe they will. We'll see.
It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice. I've got nowhere else to go after what Duncan saved me from. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Okay then. Nope. And the game crashed. Okay. How far back did the save? Wow. That's unfortunate. Well, welcome to the playthrough of Dragon Age Origins. Okay, so let's load it up. And... okay, we're in Ostagar. Don't tell me you just saved when we got... what? Oh, wait. I need to load it from here. There. Wait for a second. I keep forgetting it has to load from here. Okay, load the game. Hello? So now that's a problem. Try it again. Because it's right when I go into Astagar. You arrived at Astagar and the Grey Warden's newest recruit, the King's Army. Load. There we go. Ah, crap, right at the beginning. Shit, now I gotta do all that stuff again. Well, I didn't really do much. Okay. Well, how about this? I'm going to go and I guess I'm going to log off for now. Probably half an hour. I'm going to play around with the plugins. I'm not going to do anything in the game, but instead of troubleshooting this on stream, I'm just going to go off stream. I'm going to fix it, even if I have to do bare bone gameplay, which I have no problem doing anyway. And then we're going to come back and we're going to do it that way. I got to figure out why it's doing this. But give me about a half an hour, and I will be right back. See you in a minute.